The Colts at the Patriots, Indianapolis, a 1.5-point favorite. Oh, by the way, we've gotten almost every game wrong on both these teams. So something, as long as we don't all wolf pack this, something has to give.
The first thing I was going to say is I think I'm the worst Patriots picker in the world. Like, I have no clue.
We've been horrible.
I'm going to take the Colts because I think the Pats are just flat out horrendous. And the Colts are a little bit better. And they'll win like 20-17. So I'm going to take the Colts.
You know what makes this even harder is they're going to Germany. So, like, if it wasn't hard enough to predict.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot that too.
Yeah, so like.
Okay, Colts.
It's a neutral field, but boy, I don't trust this Colts team traveling. I think I've been riding with the Patriots all year. It's gotten me in a lot of trouble. I'll take a little more. Give me the Patriots.
Ziggy wants that trouble.
I like the Colts this week.
I'm going to go with the Colts too. I've gotten almost every single Colts game wrong. Ziggy lone wolfing this one. The 49ers and Jaguars in Jacksonville. San Francisco, a 3-point road favorite against a red-hot Jacksonville team.
I want to take the Jags so bad. I normally would in this spot. Nice home dog.
Oh, come on.
But I think the Niners are going to win this game. So I'm going to go San Francisco.
You know, Jack, you just said it. Red-hot home dog with a star quarterback. I'm taking the Jaguars.
Deebo Samuels is on my fantasy team, so I will be taking the 49ers all day.
Oh, man. I really want to take Jacksonville, too. It's in Jacksonville. Their fans are starving. It's going to be more red. There's going to be a ton of red there at that game. Oh, I'm rooting for the Jaguars, but I'm going to take the 49ers as well. Another lone wolf for Robert Ziggy.
I'm trying to close the gap. It's either going to get bigger or it is going to shrink.
The Saints, oh my God, it's the first time I'm seeing this. The Saints are 2.5-point favorites at the Vikings this weekend.
Wow.
This is an easy. Smash.
That's the play of the year, Minnesota.
Yeah, play of the year.
Red hot team with a star quarterback. Home dogs.
Home dog.
Cool.
Josh Jacobs has made his way over to Minnesota, so that's where I got to be.
Can we do it, please?
Zach's
we
made his way up north.
A little Wolfpack skull. Skull.
Playoffs. Talking about playoffs?
We are talking playoffs in Minnesota. The Titans at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Will Levis leading. And I should say this. Starting quarterback, Will Levis against the Buccaneers. Tampa, a 1.5-point favorite.
Thank God the Steelers beat Levis, or I'd be sitting here chugging just mayo straight out of a jar. And it was close. But I will take my NFC South champs, Baker Mayfield, and those Bucs at home this weekend. Levis loses 2 in a row. Tampa Bay.
You know, both these teams are playing for a lot. They're both sort of fringy, and this game will sort of decide how the rest of their season plays out. The Bucs have the better uniforms. They've got the more experienced quarterback. They're at home. I think I'm going to go with the Bucs, even though I feel like I'll regret this.
Are they in the creamsicle uniforms this weekend?
I don't know. The Titans are just in that horrible... Yeah.
I'll be taking Will Levis. I like what I've been seeing.
He's been good.
Will Levis has looked good. In Tampa Bay, though, I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. I think.
Oh, the Wolf.
Titans they are my AFC South champions. So it would be good if they won this one. The Browns at the Ravens. Baltimore, a 6-point favorite in the AFC North showdown.
I'm hoping they both lose. Or something fluky happens and they tie. Actually, I don't know if a tie would be good for us. Baltimore at home will win this game. They're an absolute wagon right now.
Do they cover?
Yeah, they cover the 6.
You know, I actually would take the Browns with the points, but the Ravens are going to win the game. The only reason is these AFC North battles are always close, but the Ravens are going to clutch it out. Probably on a long Justin Tucker field goal.
Like 64 yards in the end.
Something like that, yeah.
The wind at his back.
Yeah. Give the fans a show. No, the wind in his face.
Actually, probably in his face, right?
Wind in his face. It was like 70.
Tucker hits it off all 3 bars.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I have Deshaun Watson starting on my fantasy team. Give me Deshaun Watson and those Browns.
Is wearing the orange and black, so.
Yeah. That's an absurd pick.
Don't make fun of this team. This is the greatest team we've ever
played. I played in that team. I know. I know.
Nevada State Penitentiary. The Ravens win this game, and they'll cover. Texans at the Bengals. The Bengals are 6.5-point
Ziggy
favorites.
just had the most confused face on why we had these jerseys.
It was our old basketball team that we used to play with. I don't know.
No, the confusion is why you thought you could name yourselves that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Some dude once asked us what that was, and one of our friends was like, "Yeah, we all did time there."
Who knows why? Yeah, Vegas, man, crazy things happen.
To us.
We also had a dude that was reffing a girls' basketball game that said he just got out.
An inmate. The Texans at the Bengals. Cincinnati 6.5-point favorites.
I got the Bengals winning this relatively comfortably. I think it's an emotional game from Houston. Bengals are hot. You got the Bengals.
I tried to talk up the Texans based on the Bengals injury list. You know how many players were on the Texans injury list today?
No.
23. And most of them, 18 of them either were limited or didn't practice. So these aren't phantom injuries. As much as I want to take the Texans, I just can't justify it. I got to take the Bengals.
He's going back on his Texans triumph.
Yeah. Wait, Fairbairn is playing, right?
No, he's out.
Oh, he's out?
He's doubtful.
That's actually huge. He's Bengals.
Agumbawale. Can you imagine they trot out Agumbawale again?
Is he the brother of the...
He is. He's Enrique's brother.
Oh.
Yeah. Clutch.
I thought he was runs in the family.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want the Bengals to win, they're going to win.
Yeah, Bengals will win, and they cover this time.
We're Wolfpack.
We're Wolfpack. The Packers. Here we go, baby. The Packers at the Steelers. Pittsburgh a 3-point favorite against Jordan Love and the Cheeseheads.
This is the game you see us come out and play like beasts. We hang a 30 spot. Don't look back.
You never do that.
30-6. Couple pick sixes against that bum Love.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Three pick sixes and 3 field goals.
I'll say it on record: a blowout in the Steel City. Steelers big. Love does nothing.
When you've got bad defenses or bad offenses and good defenses, I'm taking the home team every time. There's just no way Jordan Love walks into Pittsburgh and leaves with a win. Give me the Steelers.
I'd be shocked.
I'd be shocked if the Packers scored 10 points.
Yo, me too.
Yeah, it's Pittsburgh all day.
I mean, let's not sit here and act like the Steelers are some godsend team.
No, we're a lot better than the Packers. They're playing them at home.
I think you're better than them too.
That
but
shouldn't even be
the
close.
Pittsburgh defense is not what it used to be, and the offense. I mean, they get outscored. Haven't they been outscored on the year?
We haven't played the Packers yet.
Oh no, you haven't played the Packers yet. Packers won't score in the first half. Steelers win this game. Falcons a 1.5-point favorite at the Cardinals. Oh, Kyler's playing. Okay.
Yeah, this is
I was like, wait a second, Kyler's playing.
This is Kyler's season debut. I'm not a huge fan of him in general, but I think he plays well. Little home dog. I'll take the Cardinals.
You know who's also coming back that no one's really talking about? James Conner is expected to be back and play this game. I think that's a bigger deal than folks think.
For Zach's fantasy team, it is.
My fantasy team's getting healthy.
Arthur Smith doesn't know how to coordinate an offense, and he's not going to figure it out anytime soon. As long as they refuse to give their balls to the best players, they're never going to score. So give me the Cardinals.
I mean, just like Ziggy said, you got Kyler back, even though MW3's coming out. Kyler, James Conner, Cardinals?
MW3.
I think so.
We're going to let Paul lone wolf us against the Cardinals and get a free dub.
Yeah, MW3 is coming out. We know that means you pick against the Cardinals. I got the Falcons in this one, even though I'm not a big fan of them. Too much time on the Xbox.
This is the Bird Bowl. It's the dirty red birds or dirty red birds.
It is. The Lions. See how I just kind of like it? Yeah, it is. The Lions are 3-point favorites at the Chargers.
Brush it off. This will be all Lions fans, by the way, at this game. They'll travel. They'll make the trip. This is a big game. I got the Lions on the road.
I frankly don't think this Chargers team is very good. I've been alarmed from what I've seen from the offense. They haven't gotten a lick better. Meanwhile, the Lions, we know, actually have a very good offense. The Lions are 15-3 against the spread in their last 18 games. Make that 16-3. They're going to win this handily.
The Lions, because Justin Herbert sucks.
I think Brandon Staley walks out onto that field and looks at the crowd, all the blue, all the Lions blue, and they win that game, and he cries in the press conference. He pulls a Dan Campbell and he says, "This is my stadium. This is my city, and we're not going to let Detroit. We weren't going to let Detroit come in here." The Chargers win after walloping the Jets.
Did you read that on Wattpad, Paul?
I don't even know what Wattpad is.
It's a place where people upload their fan fiction.
No.
Like they're in Harry Potter, married to me, and we lived happily ever
This
after.
is Brandon Staley's city, and he's taking it back this weekend. The Lions don't push them around.
They don't even play in LA. They play in like Inglewood.
I have no idea.
No, Inglewood's LA. That absolutely counts.
Oh, is it LA? Okay.
All right, pretty
Absolutely.
big spread here. This is Zach
You're the
special.
California guy. You're the California guy.
He is. He's a California boy. The Zach special potentially here. The Cowboys 16.5-point favorites hosting the Giants. I'll get myself out of the way. Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys. I don't know if that's a big spread, but they're my survivor pick. They're not going to lose at the Cowboys.
The Cowboys are starting Danny DeVito because they're ready to move on from Daniel Jones. Don't expect them to keep this close. Cowboys against the spread.
I mean, I can't believe you guys are from around here and aren't taking the Bosco native Danny DeVito.
He had a catch on my
neither am
brother.
I. So, give me the Cowboys.
He had a catch on my brother.
The Commanders at the Seahawks. Seattle is 6-point favorite. Commanders another weird team.
I got Seattle winning at home off a beating. They return home. They play better. I got Seattle.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. This Seahawks team, Seahawks at home are a completely different team. They're good against NFC teams. They're good at home. I think they're going to be just fine this game. Give me the Seahawks.
Do you know, Ziggy, do you know who is the second leading passer in the league right now?
Yeah, Sam Howell, because
You're
it's
right.
unlimited volume because
Sam
they're always
Howell
behind
and
it. He
those
takes a million sacks.
all day.
I don't think Seattle is as good as their record, but they're better than the Commanders are, especially at home, the 12th man. Give me the Seahawks. That's
Free win.
that's a lone wolf.
I got a trivia question for you guys on this game really quickly. Do you know where Sam Howell said the loudest place he's ever played is?
The loudest place Sam
College
Howell
or
ever
NFL, the
played.
loudest place he's ever played. Said it was deafening.
Vatek.
Yes. Carry on.
Okay.
My boys! Can you play under Sam, man, can you?
Yeah. Actually, you probably can. The Jets are 1-point favorites at the free Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, this is... I don't guarantee locks of a lifetime. But this is a lock of a lifetime. The Raiders will pound the Jets. This is a new look Raiders team. They want to play. They're excited to play. These Jets are horrible. I backed them against the Chargers. This team stinks. Give me Antonio Pierce. Give me those Las Vegas Raiders. 35-3 over those bums from North Jersey.
I think this is exactly the opposite. I think this is a lock of a lifetime letdown from the Raiders.
We'll see.
Here are the facts. They were playing with so much energy last week, and they spent every bit of it.
Continues.
They were smoking their cigars in the clubhouse after beating Danny DeVito,
They'll get more of them.
whatever the hell
Sweet.
his name is. Look, the Jets have a great defense. Antonio Pierce is not going to have a game plan to overcome that. Zach Wilson has slowly but surely marginally improved. The Jets are coming off a terrible loss. They're going to win this just fine.
Ziggy.
Fool.
Ziggy's fool's gold right now. That's what he is, because it's going to be Raiders Central all day.
And a blowout.
Zach.
Get those
Zach. You fool. Ziggy's exactly right. Aiden O'Connell got blown out by Tyson Bagent.
Get those victory cigars out.
The Jets defense against the guys, come on. The Raiders are not that good. The Giants just suck.
I'm done picking
Danny
the Jets.
DeVito can't throw a football.
Yeah,
No offense,
and
Danny.
what was, he had the Jets beat. The Jets are horrendous.
The Jets are bad.
That's the worst team I've ever seen.
The Jets are bad, but the punt return, the fumbles, it all fell apart too quick against the Chargers.
DeVito negative 10 pass yards almost beat the
Man,
Jets.
the Raiders are happy too. I'm going with the Jets. It's never fun to pick the Jets, but
They're the worst team
I'm
I've
going
ever
with them. The Broncos,
It's foolish.
7.5-point underdogs in Buffalo against Josh Allen and the Bills.
This is a huge Buffalo win. They're so due to just pound a team.
And the
this
Broncos are the perfect team
And
to
this
do that.
This is going to be the week. The line is too low because the Bills are slacking. They're going to murder this team. They'll win and they cover.
I want to say I feel a little bit of an upset brewing because there is some stormy weather in Buffalo. But it's not coming from this Broncos team. The Bills are going to handle them just fine.
The Broncos are riding the high of a lifetime, beating the Chiefs. And that high is going to keep going when they beat the Buffalo Bills.
I think Zach's eyes.
This is how you get in last place.
Yeah, this is how you're 75.
I want to hear it.
Well, he's taking a shot, so you got to respect
This is how
that.
you're almost 500 on straight up game picks. I have the Bills in this one as well. And that makes Zach a lone wolf for our last game.
Oh, that's the Monday night game.
That is the Monday night game.
Oh, hey, can I change my answer?
You can change it. You want to come over? You want to come
It's
over?
a Monday night game. Never mind.
All right, he's with us. Did you guys see, before we get to the cap of the week, did you guys see the airing of the grievances that the Raiders had with Josh McDaniels?
But didn't they make him cry, basically?
It sounds brutal.
No, this is a revamped squad.
I know we're late to the game on this, but yeah, apparently like it was just a brutal lashing out of
they
everything.
all came out and let everything out, right?
I can't imagine what was being said in that meeting. But yeah, they said McDaniels was a shell of himself at practice the next day.
I mean, Renfro's out here saying we can stop walking on eggshells now with him gone.
Oh, have you ever seen... this is bad scene in Vegas.
Urban Meyer is like the only other case I can think of where players just openly celebrated their guy being gone.
You have one of the best receivers in the league, Devontae Adams, saying, I'm ready to run through a wall for this man. Then they beat a team by 30. And you're out here picking the Jets against them. That's the most foolish thing I've ever heard in my life.
We'll see when the game's played. Yeah, we'll see when the game's played.
We will. We will. I'll come back here and be like, you guys were foolish for that. But all right.
I'm not taking Aiden O'Connell. I'm not.
But please
not
don't.
Yet.
That gives me a free win
yet.
against you. I'm a game behind you.
Not
there
yet.
you go. You just gave me the game.